Good Friday morning. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. With a look at your weather, we are calling it a weather impact alert day due to the snow. Now, snow not nearly as significant as we initially thought, but certainly seeing a little bit of snow out on the roads in some areas, as well as some fog and some freezing drizzle. We are going to just see some flurries this morning, and then we'll get a little bit of a break before another round of flurries moves in. Winter storm warning still in effect for the mountains, some winter weather advisories as well. And down south, basically the Palmer Divide south this evening, certainly could run into some slick driving conditions in those areas. So if you're heading south along I-25 this evening, just be prepared for some impactful weather. For the metro area, things looking fairly quiet. Again, just dealing with some flurries this morning, and we'll do that again as we head into the evening hours. Let's take you up to the mountains where travel pretty easy. Folks heading up to the high country to take advantage of the several inches of new powder from overnight. Denver, we're dealing with some clouds, low clouds in some areas, and certainly cooler temperatures. We're at 27 degrees in Denver, 32 in Greeley, 31 degrees in Fort Collins, so below freezing up across the northern plains. We're in the 20s and 30s up in the high country, but down across the southern plains, actually some 40s and low 50s. So 27 out DIA, winds out of the north 10 miles per hour. Here's, I just thought this was kind of a funny shot. Live look out over Lookout Mountain. Can't see much because the camera lens is covered in snow. So again, we are calling for a weather impact alert today due to thick fog out this morning in areas, and some freezing drizzle early. Obviously, as we warm up into the afternoon, that won't be an issue. Heavy mountain snow today and metro area flurries later on today. So taking a look, visibility certainly improving out across the metro area. Had some low visibility this morning, but those low clouds gradually eroding away. So your forecast for the metro area, again, evening flurries, 35 degrees. Our forecast high, our normal high for this time of the year is 53 degrees, so well below that. The result of that cold front moving through overnight, and we're talking about less than an inch of accumulation in most areas. Again, if you head south, closer to the Palmer Divide, Castle Rock, Centennial may see dusting to an inch, and again, higher accumulations as you head south along I-25. Forecast highs today, 30s for the northern plains, but 50s down across the southern plains, 20s and 30s up in the mountains. So again, the area shaded in blue under a winter weather advisory, and the area shaded in red, a winter storm warning. So heavy snow up to 6 inches in the winter storm warning areas, and winds 45 miles per hour. We're talking about the Sierra Madre Range, Gore, Elk Mountains, the Central Mountains, Saguache, San Juans. Again, when all is said and done, looking at 20 inches of snow with this system moving through, and in the areas shaded in blue, winter weather advisory. That goes until 11 o'clock tonight. We're talking about the mountains of Summit County, Indian Peaks, Mosquito Range, Cameron Pass, Rabbit Ears Pass, the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel. So again, driving up this evening through the day today until about 11 o'clock, we'll run into some winter driving conditions. Live radar seeing a little bit of snow still across the northern plains, but that dissipating and moving out as a dry air mass starts to settle in for a bit before a second wave of snow moves in. So let's put our forecast into motion here as we head through the afternoon. We're looking at continued snow showers, mainly up near the northern, up over the northern mountains. But again, that does include I-70 corridor through the high country. And then 6 o'clock, we see another wave start to make its way down I-70 into the metro area and south along I-25 as well. This is 6:30, and again, if folks are driving at this hour, could run into some slick conditions. Again, not expecting any much in terms of accumulations with this, but could always create some slick driving conditions as that snow continues along I-25 south of the metro area as we head into the 10 o'clock hour. And then again, after about 11 o'clock, everything starts to clear out. Still seeing some heavy snow down across southern Colorado. That continues into tomorrow morning. So we'll kind of focus in on the metro area just to see where that snow will fall as we head into the afternoon hours. And again, Longmont, Loveland, Fort Collins, likely seeing a little bit of light snow this evening, certainly west of the metro area. But as we head into the 5 o'clock hour, we start to see that snow move into the Denver area, Centennial, Parker, Castle Rock, south along I-25, continuing as we head into the overnight hours, southern Colorado, before all that moves out. And high pressure starts to build in and brings us very nice weather for the weekend. So again, not expecting much, maybe a trace in areas around the metro, around the metro, but not expecting really much in terms of accumulation, maybe a dusting, but again, could create some slick driving conditions. Mostly cloudy tonight, early flurries, overnight lows dropping down to about 23 degrees, waking up to some clouds early tomorrow, but we'll warm up to about 50 degrees tomorrow. We're looking at temperatures warming into the 50s across the northern plains. We're looking at 40s and 50s across the southern plains as well. 30s up in the high country. And again, here is a look at your 7-day forecast. So today, weather impact alert, although not significant snow totals. But again, at least at the lower elevations, if you're heading up to the mountain, just traveling, this is a big travel day, folks heading up to the mountain, just be aware that we do have winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings in effect for the mountains, and just allot yourself a little extra time when you're heading up there. And again, if you're heading south on I-25, just don't be surprised if you run into some flurries this afternoon and this evening, and it could make for some slick driving conditions. So just be aware that we're not in the clear when it comes to snow yet, although we're not expecting any impactful snow totals, but again could create some slick driving conditions with just a dusting of snow expected this evening and into tomorrow morning in certain areas. Then we have high pressure building in. We are looking at some morning clouds on Saturday, but afternoon sunshine, 50 degrees. We are warming into the 60s, mid 60s on Sunday. So it is going to be a gorgeous day. And again, don't forget daylight savings time. Daylight saving time begins on Sunday, so you're going to want to spring forward and adjust your clocks as we head towards Monday with a high of 70 degrees. It is going to be a beautiful day. We are warm, we are mild, and not quite record-breaking territory, the record 79 degrees, but we are certainly going to be enjoying some nice, sunny, warm weather, and that continues.